Okay, Maharaj, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, my dear devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Please accept my humble obeisances. Tonight we're hearing from Bhagavad Gita as it is, by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and text 10 and 11. Is that right?
Yes.
Anika Bhaksha Nayanam, Anika Uta Darshanam, Anike Divya Bara Nanam, Divya Ne Ko Yat Yudham.
Hold on one.
Divya Mahyam Bora. Okay.
Let me see if I can get rid of this echo, Maharaj.
Are you ready?
Um, try it now, hopefully.
Anika Vetraksha Nayanam, Aneka Duta Darshanam, Anika Divya Bora Nanam, Divya Ne Kodyata Yudham. Is that finished yet? I mean, you okay?
Let me try one more thing.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, we can't hear Maharaj. Prabhu, we can't hear Maharaj yet.
Arjuna could see them while sitting in one place. That was due to the inconceivable potency of Krishna. Okay, I continue.
Yes, Maharaj.
Text number 12. If hundreds and thousands of suns were to rise at once into the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. Now, this is a very, very famous verse because this verse was repeated by the father of the atomic bomb. When the atomic bomb was tested, what was his name? I forget his name.
Einstein.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
Atomic bomb was.
Okay.
Anyway, when the atomic bomb went off for the first time,
Einstein did.
no,
I don't think so. Einstein was peaceful.
no, it's not Einstein. He helped make it, but it's not. Anyway, when the bomb went off, the father of the bomb recited this verse. If hundreds of thousands of suns were to rise at once in the sky, their radiance might resemble the effulgence of the Supreme Person in that universal form. Purport. What Arjuna saw was indescribable. Yet Sanjaya is trying to give a mental picture of that great revelation to Dhritarashtra. Neither Sanjaya nor Dhritarashtra was present, but Sanjaya, by the grace of Dhritarashtra, could see whatever happened. Thus, he now compares the situation, as far as it can be understood, to an imaginable phenomenon. That is, thousands of suns. Wow. So you found, what's his name?
I did, Maharaj. So the father of the atomic bomb is J. Robert Oppenheimer,
Yeah, Mr.
a
Oppenheimer.
theoretical physicist. And then General Leslie Groves of the Army Corps of Engineers was the military leader as well. So he was really involved as well.
Okay. Text number 13. Tatraika Chatam Jagat Krishnam Pravi Bhaktam Anekada Apasyad Deva Devasya Savive Andavastata. At that time, Arjuna could see in the universal form of the Lord the unlimited expansions of the universe, situated in one place, although divided into many, many thousands. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The word tatra, there, is very significant. It indicates that both Arjuna and Krishna were sitting on a chariot when Arjuna saw the universal form. Others on the battlefield could not see this form because Krishna gave the vision only to Arjuna. Okay, now that's a very significant statement. Krishna gave the vision only to Arjuna. Arjuna could see in the body of Krishna many thousands of planets. As we learn from Vedic scriptures, there are many universes and many planets. Some of them are made of earth, some are made of gold, and some are made of jewels. Some are very great, some are not so great, etc. Sitting on his chariot, Arjuna could see all these. But no one could understand what was going on between Arjuna and Krishna. Text number 14. Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjuna bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord. Yeah, what else can you do? You have to start praying to the Lord. Purport. Once the divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna changes immediately. Yeah, Arjuna cannot deal in a mundane way as a friend of the Lord, although that's their special relationship. But now Arjuna is seeing the universal form of Krishna. So he cannot deal with Krishna in the same way he was before, as a friend and almost as a person who is equal to him. Now he has to deal with the supreme personality of Godhead in all his glorious transcendental form and forms. Before Arjuna and Krishna had a relationship based on friendship, but here, after the revelation, Arjuna is offering obeisances with great respect and with folded hands. He is praying to Krishna. He is praising the universal form. Thus, Arjuna's relationship becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of all relationships. In the scriptures, there are 12 basic kinds of relationships mentioned, and all of them are present in Krishna. It is said that he is the ocean of all relationships engaged between two living entities, between the gods, or between the Supreme Lord and his devotees. Here, Arjuna was inspired by the relationship of wonder, and in that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm, and quiet, he became ecstatic. His hair stood up, and he began to offer his obeisances unto the Supreme Lord with folded hands. He was not, of course, afraid. He was affected by the wonder of the Supreme Lord. The immediate context is wonder. His natural loving friendship was overwhelmed by wonder. And thus he reacted in this way. Just imagine. It's beyond imagination, actually. Arjuna said, my dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiva and all the sages and divine serpents. Purport. Arjuna sees everything in the universe, and that was in the body uh, of Krishna. Therefore, he sees Brahma, who is the first creator in the universe, and the celestial serpent upon which the Garbhodaka Sahib Vishnu lies in the lower regions of the universe. Thus, this snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjuna can see from the Garbhodakshari Vishnu up to the topmost part of the universe on the lotus flower planet where Lord Brahma, the first creature of the universe, resides. That means that from the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjuna, who was sitting in one place on his chariot. This was possible by the grace of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Text 16. O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, eyes, expanded everywhere, without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and is unlimited. Thus, through him, everything could be seen. Text 17. Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrinam Cha Tejo Rasim Sarvato Dipiti Mantam Pasyami Tvam Durnirik Sham Samantad Diptana Laka Utim Apramayam. The translation. Your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, spreading on all sides, like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet, I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs. You are the supreme primal object. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible, and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion. Well, we have to accept Arjuna's opinion because he's actually seeing Krishna in his glories. So he's the number one, say, experts in knowing Krishna. Text 19. You are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe for your own radiance. Now, see, these are all prayers. At the same time, there is the validation that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, not an ordinary person. And he has infinite qualities and infinite attributes that no one can get to the end of. Purport. There is no limit to the extent of the six opulences of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. See, there it is right there. That's what I said. Here and in many other places, there is repetition. But according to the scriptures, repetition of the glories of Krishna is not a literary weakness. It is said that at a time of bewilderment or wonder or of great ecstasy, statements are repeated over and over. That is not a flaw. Yeah, I agree with that. Although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between, O great one. Seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planetary systems are perturbed. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Bhyav Pitri Vino. No, I'm sorry. Priti Vio. The space between heaven and our earth, and Lokatrayam, the three worlds, are significant words in this verse because it appears that not only did Arjuna see the universal form of the Lord, but others in other planetary systems saw it also. Arjuna's seeing of the universal form was not a dream. All whom the Lord endowed with divine vision saw that universal form on the battlefield. Well, okay, not everybody saw it, but some people did. And they were demigods mostly that saw it. Text number 21. All the hosts of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings crying, all peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. Purport. The demigods in all the planetary systems feared the terrific manifestation of universal form and its glaring effulgence, and so prayed for protection. Text 22. All the various manifestations of Lord Shiva, the Adityas, Vasus, the Sagyas, the the Devas, the two Ashwinis, the Maruts, the forefathers, the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Asuras, and the perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. In other words, all higher personalities in the universe are seeing this. Almighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form, with its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs, and belly. Your many terrible teeth, and as they are disturbed, so am I. So Arjuna is also disturbed by seeing this unimaginable, tremendous expansion of the Lord. Text 24. O all-pervading Vishnu, as I see you with many radiant colors touching the sky, your gaping mouths, and your great glowing eyes, my mind is perturbed by fear. I can no longer maintain my steadiness or equilibrium of mind. Text 5. O Lord of Lords, O refuge of the worlds, please be gracious to me. I cannot keep my balance, seeing. Thus, your blazing, death-like faces and the awful teeth. In all directions I am bewildered. Text number 27. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied king, and Bhisma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also, are rushing into your fearful mouths, and some I see trapped within the heads, smashed between your teeth. Wow, boy, what a mess that is. Purport. In previous verses, the Lord promised to show Arjuna things he would be very interested in seeing. Now Arjuna sees that the leaders of the opposite party, Bhisma, Drona, Karna, all the sons of Dhritarashtra, and their soldiers and Arjuna's own soldiers are all being annihilated. This is an indication that after the death of nearly all the persons assembled at Kurukshetra, Arjuna will emerge victorious. It is also mentioned here that Bhisma, who is supposed to be unconquerable, will also be smashed. So also Karna. Not only will the great warriors of the other party, like Bhisma, be smashed, but some of the great warriors of Arjuna's side also. Text 28. As the many waves of the rivers flow to the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter into your blazing mouths. 29. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths, as moths dash to the destruction in a blazing fire. Text number 30. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouth, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible, scorching rays. 31. O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primeval Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. Text 32. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Time I am, the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people. With the exception of you, meaning the Pandavas, all the soldiers here are on both sides will be slain. Purport. Although Arjuna knew that Krishna was his friend and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was puzzled by the various forms exhibited by Krishna. Therefore, he asked further about the actual mission of this devastation, this devastating force. It is written in the Vedas that the supreme truth destroys everything, even the Brahmanas, as stated in the Katha Upanishad 1.2.25, Yasya Brahma cha kshatram cha ube bhavata odana mrityur yasya vasechanam ka iti ha veda yatrasa. Eventually, all the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and everyone else are devoured like a meal by the Supreme. This form of the Supreme Lord is the all-devouring Jhana. And here Krishna presents himself in that form of all-devouring time, except for a few Pandavas. Everyone who was present on that battlefield would be devoured by him. Arjuna was not in favor of the fight, and he thought it was better not to fight. Then there would be no frustration. In reply, the Lord is saying that even if he did not fight, every one of them would be destroyed. But that was his plan. If Arjuna stopped fighting, they would die in another way. Death could not be checked. Even if he did not fight. In fact, they were already dead. Time is destruction, and all manifestations are to be vanquished by the desire of the Supreme Lord. That is the law of nature. Text 33. Tasmat tvam utista yaso labhavas. Labhasva. Sorry. Therefore, get up. Speaking to Arjuna, get up, prepare to fight and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement and you, O Sabyasachi. One can be but an instrument in the fight. Okay. Savyasachin refers to one who can shoot arrows very expertly in the field. Well, that's Arjuna. Thus, Arjuna is addressed as an expert warrior capable of delivering arrows to kill his enemies. Just become an instrument. Nimitta matram, the plan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Foolish persons who do not have sufficient knowledge think that nature is moving without a plan, and all manifestations are but accidental formations. There are many so-called scientists who suggest that perhaps it was like this or maybe like that. But there is no question of perhaps and maybe. There is a specific plan being carried out in this material world. What is this plan? This cosmic manifestation is a chance for the conditioned souls to go back to Godhead, back to home. As long as they have the domineering mentality which makes them try to lord it over material nature, they are conditioned. But anyone who can understand the plan of the Supreme Lord and cultivate Krishna consciousness is most intelligent. Yeah, the plan of the Lord is he wants all living entities to come back to him because we were all with him originally. The creation and destruction of the cosmic manifestation are under the superior guidance of God. Thus, the battle of Kurukshetra was fought according to the plan of God. See, the Mayavadis always say, there's no plan. What are you talking about? There's no plan of this world. And the atheists especially say that, there's no plan. God doesn't have any plan. There's no God. Mm-hmm. Arjuna was refusing to fight, but he was told that he should fight in accordance with the desire of the Supreme Lord. Then he would be happy. If one is in full Krishna consciousness and his life is devoted to the Lord's transcendental service, he is perfect. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Yeah.
We'll stop there now. Are there any questions anyone has? These are wonderful verses, wonderful, wonderful verses explaining who Krishna is. Any questions? Okay, our takeaway today. Okay, the creation and destruction of the cosmic manifestation are under the superior guidance of God. Thus, the battle of Kurukshetra was fought according to the plan of God. Arjuna was refusing to fight, but he was told that he should fight in accordance with the desire of the Supreme Lord. Then he would be happy. If one is in full Krishna consciousness and his life is devoted to the Lord's transcendental service, he is perfect. There you go, my dear devotees. The formula for perfection in this life. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare
Go.
Krishna Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances. Our glories to Srila Prabhupada. Are you coming to temple today?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, let's get ready to go. All I need is a white shirt.
Okay.